afternoon, and welcome to Sebastopol High School's Annual Awards Day. I'm Hayden Moorhead, Student Body Secretary. On behalf of the faculty and administration, we are glad to have you with us today as we recognize the accomplishments of our students this year. We would also like to thank each and every parent for their support and our teachers for their dedication, especially this past year through these difficult and unprecedented times. Your patience and hard work has not gone unnoticed. Please bow your heads as I pray. Dear Lord, I just thank you for this day, and I thank you for this wonderful school and these amazing teachers we have that push us to do our best every day. And I thank you for all that you have done for us, and you have truly blessed our lives, dear Lord. And you've impacted this community so greatly, and you do so much for us, dear Lord, and we are so thankful for all you've done for us, dear Lord. And I just ask that you will help this awards thing go great, dear Lord, and just guide us and keep us all safe, dear Lord, and help us to do everything in your name and for you, dear Lord. It's in your precious and holy name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I don't know where I went.
All right, at this time, we're going to present the scholastic certificates. We're going to begin with All A. If you would, please come forward to receive your All A certificate. Beginning with 7th grade, Miss Blaze Barnes. Again, please hold your applause to the end. Miss Kara Kantner. Miss Hannah Clark. Audrey Ferguson. Celie Graham. Jacob Hillman. Danny Leopard. Tyler Madison. Hadley Mooney. Briley Myers. Miss Emery Sparks. Moving to 8th grade All A, Noah Atkinson. Brian Bale. Clancy Johnson. John Jones. Noah King. Maze McGill. Ireland Perry. Callie Reed. Moving to 9th grade, All A, Isabella Lamb. Haley McInnes. Abel Roja. Kaylin Swindle. Wilson. Neely Warrington. 10th grade All-A, Shelby Grace Boykin. Callie Byram. Caden Kantner. Julia Creel. Leah Hollingsworth. Luke Winstead. Riley Wolverton. All-A 11th grade, Shelby Clark. Hallie Griffin. Macy Gilmer. Morgan Harper. Alex McNeil. Gracie McNeil. Caitlin Murphy. Edie Sparks. Jacob Williams. Let's give our All-A students a round of applause. Now we'll move to our 7th grade AE certificates. Preston Breland. Jalen Burks. Karen Chambly. Colby Dooley. Anna Ellis. Preston Harris. Josie James. Jeremy Jenkins. Lathan Jones. Joseph Lamb. Amaya Myers. Layla Rogers. Landon Smith. Ike Strickland. James Townsend. Harley Wilson. Lawson Wooten. We'll transition to our 8th grade AB, Jackson Abel. Cody Bobbitt. Hannah Bolware. Trey Clark. Anna Marie Davidson. Lorian Evans. Bryson Gilmore. Jordan Hall. Brody Lacey. Kaja Lay. Addie Lepper. CYRISH McElwain. Luke McGarity.
Why would she?
Tyler Monk.
Look,
Madeline
this is the
Ogletree.
guy. Let's go.
Harrison Peebles. Whitney Pickle. Peyton Piner. Ty Skinner. Emma Smith. Kagan Wiskus. Hannah Turner. Ninth grade AB, Nate Davidson. Georgie Gunn. Jalen Hughes. Briley Jones. Kylie Madden. Bo McNeil. Drew McKee. Memphis Netherland. Seth Phillips. Hannah Grace Stewart. Dagan Tate. Hadley Thrash. Caitlin Watkins, Kayla Williams, tenth grade AB, Elena Donald, Austin Gilmore, Bishop Harden, Jess Johnson, Hannah Jordan, Tori Kimball, Jaciana Lacey, Madison Langston, Cy Marshall, Sueño Melendez, Cy Mooney, Macy Peebles, Sarah Pickle, finally, perfect attendance awards for 7th grade. Kiara Nix, Rebecca Price. For 8th grade, Jackson Abel, Bryson Gilmore, Niara Longmire, Jackson Peterson. For 10th grade, Hannah Jordan. Eleventh grade, Ella Bradford. Jacavian Holyfield. Again, let's give a round of applause for our 8th and 1st.
My name is Karen Moorhead, and I'm the counselor of the Forest County Career and Technology Center, and I'd like to present some of the awards for all of our programs. This year at the Career and Technology Center, we recognize students that had shown outstanding performance for each 9-week period in their respective programs. Would these students please come forward as I call your name? For the first 9 weeks, Alex McDeal, Second 9 weeks, Macy Boykin. Third 9 weeks, Dylan Ellenberg. On behalf of the Forest Scott County Career and Technology Center, I'd like to present our Most Outstanding First and Most Outstanding Second Year Student Awards. The recipients for the Most Outstanding Student Awards at the Career and Technology Center are primarily based on the students who meet the set criteria by demonstrating exemplary work ethic, along with their overall grade average. For our Health Sciences Most Outstanding First Year, Alex McNeil. Our most outstanding second year student for the Business and Information Technology is also going to be receiving a certificate for winning second place in the State Mississippi Personal Finance Challenge and a $250 scholarship to the university of her choice. This outstanding student is Shelby Clark. Introduction to Welding, Outstanding First Year, Dylan Ellenberg. Advanced Welding, Outstanding Second Year, Brooks Griffin. Construction Board Carpentry, Outstanding First Year, Cy Marshall. Carpentry, Outstanding Second Year, Morgan Harper. Automotive Service Technician, Outstanding First Year, Parker Norman. Industrial Technology, Outstanding Second Year, Seth Leopard. Agriculture and Environmental Science and Technology, Outstanding First Year, Macy Boykin. Each year, one student is chosen from each program area among all 5 of our feeder schools as the overall most outstanding second year student. This year's recipient of the Business and Information Technology program's overall most outstanding student is Shelby Clark. Shelby will receive a 1/2 tuition scholarship for 4 semesters to East Central Community College. This year's recipient of the Construction Core and Carpentry program's overall most outstanding student is Morgan Harper. Morgan will also receive a 1/2 tuition scholarship for 4 semesters to East Central Community College. The recipient of this next award is chosen from the most outstanding students from each of our 9 programs. The criteria for this award include grade 1 average, citizenship, attendance, participation in career and technical student organizations, career plans, and earning a national certification. This year's Career and Technology Student of the Year is Shelby Clark. Please give all these students a round of applause.
This time, we would like to recognize students who were inducted into the National Beta Club this year. They will come forward when we call their name. They will receive a certificate, their membership card, and a pin. Again, please hold your applause until the end. Anna Fulton. Isabella Lamb. Jaden Latham. Kylie Madden. Drew McKee. Sueño Melendez. Taylor Monk. Abel Rojas. We'll also quickly recognize and wait on this plaque to come in from our state's virtual convention that Abel Rojas did place 4th place in the state in Spanish. Kaylin Swindle. Hadley Thrash. Keon Triplett. Jacob Williams. Abby Wilson. And Neely Wolverton. Please congratulate these students for
I'm Tampa Gainey. I am Fire Chief at the Sebastopol Fire Department. And on behalf of the Fire Department, we would like to recognize our Student Fire Reserve members. We'll start with the Citizenship Award for her desire to work with the community activities and outreach, Ms. Lillian Huss. The James Catfish Stevenson Award is going to a student for his enthusiasm for fire services and his desire to participate in training and responses, and this goes to Mr. Lance Woods. The Most Inquisitive Award for his desire to understand processes and protocols is Mr. Noah Gilmore. And the service award for always being available to help out where needed. If I need anything done, all I have to do is ask, is Mr. Andrew Gilmore. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I have the privilege of giving away some athletic as well as academic awards. First three awards I'm going to give out are junior high football awards from last fall. Each year our junior high football program will give out three awards. The three men we're going to honor today with these are both leaders on the field and in the classroom. And the first one we're going to give out is our 2020 Junior High Football Offensive MVP, and that goes to Mr. Adarius McDougal. The defensive MVP for the 2020 season goes to another 8th grader, Mr. Luke McGarry. The third award we give out is the Bobcat Award, which we give out to a young man each year who works all summer in the weight room, and then they're usually one of our best players in junior high. They play both ways. 1A football, everybody plays both ways, and this year's winner of the Bobcat Award is Mr. Mays McDeal. Okay, real quick, I've also got three academic awards. The first one I'm going to give out is it's for ACT Prep. It goes to the student with the highest ACT score in my section, and this year's winner is Miss Hallie Griffin. Then the last ones I'm going to give out are two of my students in the same class. They both had a 100 average for Cyber Foundations alone, which was a technology course that all our 7th graders take. Okay, the first one goes to Mr. TJ Madison. And also with a 100 average was Miss Hadley Moon.
Good afternoon. I'm Coach Cassie Madden. I have the privilege of coaching all junior high girls basketball. At this time, I'd like to recognize each young lady that was a member of our junior high basketball team this past year. They put a lot of time and effort throughout the season, and I want to recognize them for that. So ladies, as I call your name, if you will, just stand and remain standing until I get to the end, okay? Starting with the 8th grade, Miss CYRISH Magdalene. If you will, just hold your applause, please. Miss Emma Smith, Miss Kasia Blade, Clancy Johnson, Ireland Perry, Madeline Ogletree, Kagan Wiskus, Anna Marie Davidson, Miss Hannah Bolware. That's our 8th graders. 7th grade, Miss Hadley Mooney, Hannah Clark, Harley Wilson, Kara Cantor, Riley Myers, Jaden Williams, Layla Rogers, and Kiara Nix. Ladies, if you will, remain standing. There's one thing I want to say about this group of young ladies. We had an outstanding year this past year. These ladies finished the season 10-1. They're at one game, quarantine caught up with us. We had a couple of 8th graders that were quarantined, and we were not able to pull out the win there. But there's one word that comes to mind when I think about these young ladies, and that's perseverance. This year, we were able to get in our first 2 basketball games with everyone on the team. But from there on out, the rest of the season, we had several young ladies quarantined multiple times. But these young ladies kept working hard day in and day out at practice, in games, and they were able to pull it together and persevere. And like I said, they finished the season 10-1. And I think that's a major accomplishment. Good job, ladies. If you will, please give these ladies a hand. All right, at this time, I'm going to give out the individual awards. A couple awards, of course, is based off of stats. Our Defensive MVP award this year goes to Ms. Emma Smith. The Offensive MVP award, Ms. Kasia Lay. The Bobcat Award this year goes to a young lady. She is definitely a leader on and off the court. She pushes each and every day on the court, but she also excels in the classroom. The Bobcat Award this year goes to Ms. Clancy Johnson. Hustle Award. I actually had 17 young ladies on the team this year, and honestly, each one of them is deserving of this award. Of course, I have to choose one for it. This is a young lady that when she takes the floor, she just, she acts a spark. She brings a spark with her, and she's fierce on defense. She's just one that gets after it on the court and gives, as far as the opposing team fits, as far as on the defensive end. So this year's Hustle Award goes to Ms. Kagan Wiskus. I've got two more awards that I'd like to give out at this time. The Most Improved Award, again, all 17 are deserving of this. I could tell when I called out their names earlier, I could have told you how each one of them improved in some way. But this year it's going to go to a young lady. I'll be honest, when she came out, I remember at tryouts last year, she had never played basketball before. She wasn't too sure about it. But before long, once she was learning the fundamentals and all, she's got a very competitive spirit about her, very athletic. Before long, she was a dribbling diva, got a great shot form, and again, a very good defensive player. This year, the Most Improved Award, I'm not going to call her by her first name because she may not respond. I'm going to call her by her court name, and that's Miss Little Mooney. Award. I also teach Sociology 1 in a high school, so at this time I'd like to go ahead and give out that award as well. Let me say this, for the year that we have had, like I said, we've been very fortunate to be able to do and be able to accomplish the things that we have done. And let me say this, I've enjoyed the group that I've had. There's a lot of students that are finishing up with A and AB averages and also I'm very proud of them. But there's one young lady that throughout the entire year in multiple quarantines, she was able to maintain a 98 average throughout the entire year. So this year's Sociology Award goes to Ms. Kaylin Swindle. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Coach McGarity, and I'm going to be giving junior high basketball, and I have a couple academic awards. First, I want to say what a great microphone voice Coach Couture has. I was impressed a while ago. He really likes spurting me up. I just want to say that. Anyway, all right, first I want to give these two academic awards first. First I have Mississippi Studies, was first semester, and this goes to a young man that's mighty brilliant. I expect him to be signing some paychecks one day, and he's going to get this award even though some days he would try to correct my vocabulary. And but this award goes to Brian Bell. Next award is the Health and PE Award. This young man always works hard, doesn't say a lot, but his actions are very strong. I had the honor of teaching his brother and coaching his brother several years back, and his brother's in the military now. And I have to say, we might need to pull his parents in and say, use them as a model, because this whole family, as they come through, it's amazing. They never say anything, but you'll see them holding the door for people, and people don't even notice. I've left class before, and he'll walk and notice things needs to be picked up and tidied up, and he'll go behind you, and if I didn't look back, I wouldn't even notice it. Never asked for any accolades or pats on the back, and received a certificate a while ago. And this award goes to John Jones. All right, I'd like to do the same as Coach Madden and call out these junior high basketball boys real quick. We also had a really good year this year. Proud of these guys. Let me call them out. Stand up where you are and just hold your applause to the end. Noah Atkinson, Brian Bell, Trey Clark, Noah King, Mays McDeal, Adarius McDougall, Luke McGarity, Ty Skinner, Eric Pullen, Alden Wilson, Jamarius Slade, Jeremiah Robinson, Bryson Gilmore. That's 8th graders. 7th graders, Jalen Burks, Bryson Ellenberg, Jaden Irby, Braden Kitty, and Rico Spivey. Give all these young men a big hand. All right, first I would like to give my Hustle Award. This young man is a phenomenal athlete, received a football award a while ago, and has really improved in basketball over the past 2 years. And my Hustle Award this year goes to Adarius McDougall. The next award I want to give is the Defense Award, and I don't think he may not be here either, but this guy also proved to love basketball, even got in the league over the summer, and has improved greatly too, and that's Eric Pullen. Most improved player, he sort of last year moved into a starting position, and this year his ball handling was impressive as he's improved so much, and I think his confidence did too. Most improved player goes to Alden Wilson. Next one is the Bobcat Award. If you've seen this guy in football, he was a little undersized, but he was always going to be in the action, making a lot of tackles. And in basketball, same way. He might have made a few tackles in basketball also, but very, very aggressive, man. You can't put that in some people, but this young man's got it. He's got it in the classroom too. And Bobcat Award this year goes to Brian Bell. Offense Award goes to a young fellow that last year got hurt and broke his thumb, and this year he's got a lot of basketball skills. I've seen him, watched him grow up, and watched him play a lot of basketball as him and Luke played on upwards teams through the years, and he's been a joy to coach. And my offensive award this year goes to Trey Clark. And my last award goes to a young man that helped spend my paycheck. And he has to hear it when we leave here. But I'm mighty proud of him. Also got to play not only junior high this year, but he also got to play high school basketball this year too, and was helpful to us. But the most valuable player this year for junior high basketball is Luke McGarity. Thank you.
And I teach 7th and 8th grade ELA. The student in 8th grade with the highest average in ELA with a 99 is Brian Bell.
Who's smart?
The 7th grader with the highest average in ELA is Blaze Barnes.
Good afternoon, I'm Amy Anthony. I teach 7th and 8th grade math. We've got 2 awards. The first award is my 8th grade math award with the highest average is Brian Dale. And in 7th grade, Hannah Clark.
Hello, my name is Samantha Thrash. I teach 7th and 8th grade science. And I'd like to say just one thing quickly about each recipient. 7th grade science, the student is very attentive. She comes to class to learn. She asks questions and she's not afraid to ask questions. As I'm a young teacher, that's very valuable to me because it keeps me on my toes. And she is a very respectful young lady. That recipient is Karen Kennedy. And the 8th grade award. This one's kind of special. I always teach them 2 years in a row. And this recipient, she is very witty. Academics seem to come naturally for her. She's very helpful to others in class. And she keeps everyone, including me, in line and on track. And that recipient is Clancy Johnson.
Good afternoon, my name is Coach Hamilton. I have the pleasure of giving the award for 7th grade and 11th grade U.S. History. Before I do that real quickly, if I'm too close to the mic, sorry. To the parents, thank you guys for coming and giving up your time to come and see these kids, even if they're not necessarily your child. You know, not a lot of schools are blessed with the community that Sebastopol Attendance Center has. And the job that you do outside of class makes our job 110% times easier, especially with AB, mask, COVID, quarantine, this, that, years like this year. To the students that got an award, whether it was just an A honor roll, AB honor roll, perfect attendance, whatever, thank you for committing, coming to class, doing your job, staying on task, and not letting a faulty year throw you off your course. That award shows your parents, yourself, that even through a weird, crazy year, you have the mentality and the dedication to show that Bobcat spirit time in, time out, all the time. So without further ado, my 7th grade U.S. History Award goes to a young lady that was always in class. She was always attentive. She was never afraid to jump into the conversation. She gave us plenty of laughs throughout the whole entire year, and she actually had 100 on the dot yearly average, and that's Miss Blaze Barnes.
All right, I'm going to to be doing first my Cyber Foundations Award. This young man's been up here several times already. He's done a great job in the classroom. He'd go from computer to computer, helping other students out. Mr. Brian Bell. Also going to be presenting the Citizenship Award for the middle school, which is voted on by the middle school teachers. The Citizenship Award honors 2 students who demonstrate important qualities that identify them as a good student. Such qualities include things like character, service, leadership, and acceptance of responsibilities in academics, and interaction with their peers and other adults, and in extracurricular activities. The first recipient of the 2021 Citizenship Award goes to Miss Emma Smith. The second recipient of the 2021 Citizenship Award goes to Mr. Lathan Jones. We'll now transition to the high school awards. I also teach ACT Prep. My ACT Prep award goes to a young man whose score increased dramatically. It goes to Mr. Dawson Hankins. I'll also be presenting another section of ACT Prep. Coach Martin, he couldn't be here today. His award goes to Mr. Alex McNeil. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I'm Coach Maney. I'll be presenting the Health and the Physical Education Award. The recipient of this award, both awards is Jaciana Lacey.
Good afternoon again. I'm Mr. Robbins. I have 3 awards quickly to present. The first one I'm presenting is for Introduction to Theater. This young man showed a lot of enthusiasm all throughout the year, gave his full effort to everything we did. The award goes to Mr. Lorian Evans. Lorian couldn't be with us today. Second award I would like to give is for English 3. This is a junior English class. I had 2 sections. This award will go to the young lady who had the highest average. It was quite competitive. There were several, but this young lady did well. Always had a great attitude, did her best on everything. It goes to Miss Hallie Griffin. Final award I will present this afternoon goes for dual credit English Composition 2. I have the privilege of teaching through East Central English Comp to both to students. This is for the second semester course, which is usually the most difficult because a lot of my students do well the first semester and they kind of quit in the second semester. This young man did well all throughout. This award goes to Mr. Alex McNeil.
Sterling. I teach band and general music here. We give out our band awards at our spring concert and our band banquets, but I do have a general music award to give out. General music is an interesting class because half the kids that get put in it think that they've been put in band. So when the kids walk in those classrooms, they have no idea what to expect. They're put in a lot of situations that they've never been in, like playing guitar, bucket drumming, thinking critically about music. And I give out this award to somebody who shows exceptional musicianship and work ethic. This year's award goes to Mr. Brody Lacey.
Good afternoon, I'm Paula Pancratz, and I teach physical science and chemistry. The highest average in physical science goes to Taylor Swindon. The highest average in chemistry.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Deere, and I teach English 1 and English 2. Those are the two awards I will be presenting today. My English 1 award goes to Isabella Lamb. The next award goes to a young lady who, despite the challenges of this year, worked even harder. This award, this English 2 award, goes to Shelby Race Boykin.
Hello, I'm Scott Thomas. I'm going to begin with the Driver's Education Award. This year's award goes to Kobe Hillhouse. Foundations of Algebra goes to Drake Wisconsin. And last, I have the Geometry Award, Mr. Bishop Hart.
Good afternoon, I'm Miss Henry, and my Algebra 1 award goes to Abby Wilson. My Algebra 2 award goes to Macy Peoples. And my Algebra 3 award goes to Edie Sparks.
Good afternoon. My name is Keith Brown, and I just want to say that I'm happy to be a Bobcat. It's been a great year in the classroom and on the the athletic field as well. I have 2 awards to give out today. The first one is going to be the highest average in world history, and that goes to Miss Kaylin Swindle. Next is highest average in advanced world geography, and that goes to Miss Edie Sparks.
Hello again. I could have gave the 11th grade award earlier, but in my defense, it's been a long year and the teacher cannot pass up a free seat this year, so I apologize. But my 11th grade U.S. History Award goes to a young lady that I'm ashamed to say has maybe gained a few pounds because of her snacks on clutch, but that's for church on Sunday. But it actually was close. It came down to half a point between 3 students. To all my juniors, you guys were an amazing class, and my 7th graders. Love every single one of you. Thank you for the laughs this year. Can't wait to see you grow up even more next year, especially some of you 7th graders. But the 11th grade U.S. History Award goes to Miss Edie Sparks. Let me suck in real quick.
Good afternoon, my name is Jackie Thompson, and I've got 5 different awards to give out. It's going to be kind of emotional for me. This is my last awards day. So y'all just have to bear with me, because I will be retiring in case you didn't know. My first award will be 10th grade government. This goes to a young lady that always asks questions. She had a great attitude in class and had a great average. Macy Pickles. Second award will be my 10th grade economics class. This young lady always had something to bring into class. It did not matter what we were talking about, what we were learning, what we were discussing. She always put in her thoughts and her attitude with it, but loved her to death. She had a great spoken. Next award will be my oral communications class. This young lady did an outstanding job, whether they were giving impromptu speeches, whether they were writing essays, whether they were doing a regular, 8 to 10 minute speech. It didn't matter. She did a fantastic job at whatever she was doing. This award goes to Lacey Dublin. My next award will be psychology. This one will go to a young man that always brought in thoughts to the class. It didn't matter what it was, but he always came up with an idea or a thought or whatever the case was. And this goes to Cy Mooney. My last award will go for my Sociology Award, and it will go to Caitlin Murphy. And I don't think Caitlin is here. Let me just say before I step down, All of these children, students, are like my own, and I'm going to miss them dearly. Thank you.
Ms. Thompson, stay standing for a second. Guys, let's give it up for Ms. Thompson. Every teacher and coach had somebody that impacted them enough to make them want to do this. Ms. Thompson's because of teachers like you that people want to do this every day. So what's exciting for me is the students that you've taught and the ones that are here right now that will do this job and choose to do hard things in life with school because of you. So thank you for that. I want to thank the students for working hard. It's been a crazy year, unconventional year, an abnormal year. There's so many different ways to say it. When we got shut down last spring, it hit us all really hard. Some days I don't think we realize what we've done in the past year and a few months. Especially not only students, not only parents, but also as educators. I want to thank the parents for working with us through everything. We asked a lot of you this year to do different than we've done before. An abnormal year called for abnormal things to ask students and parents to do. We appreciate that. We could not have had school without you and you helping follow our protocols, which I guarantee you we hated just as much as you did. But it was something that allowed us to have school. At the end of it, that's the goal. At the end of it, no matter what, regardless of COVID, regardless of everything else, a high-quality education was our goal every single day. In this abnormal year, I never want to hear anybody say anything about a lost year or a gap year. If you came on our campus any day, you saw work. There was nothing, hey, it's COVID, we don't have to do anything. Hey, it's COVID, we're not worried about Algebra 1 and biology. We're not worried about technology. That's an amazing thing. In a year where we could have made every excuses, when I had meetings with teachers, I heard none. That's an amazing thing. That makes me very proud as a principal of the people that I work with every day. But in this year, we saw growth in academics, success in our athletic programs, success in our activities, students achieving industrial certifications at the Vocational Center, high ACT scores. We also were able to pilot the Work Keys ACT exam this time. Around the county, we had about 100 students piloted. It goes from bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Of the 4 students countywide that got platinum, we hit 2 of them, Shelby Clark and Morgan Harper. So I want you to know, in spite of COVID, our students and teachers are doing great things. Never call it a lost year. There is no lost learning going on at SEC. I guarantee you that. To our teachers, office staff, coaches, school nurse, cafeteria, bus drivers, when everything was broken, these people made it where we could have school. I don't think that's said enough. The kids, we asked them to come, and we asked the parents to get them here. But the professionals this year, I'm just at awe of what you were able to do. I'm proud of the work you did this year. They say don't make excuses because it rains on both sides of the field. They say that in sports. Well, in academics, it's the same way. Every day when I walk the hallways, there was high quality education going on. That's an amazing thing in a year of COVID. At this time, we want to dismiss our guests. Thank you for coming. What we're going to do is we're going to dismiss our guests. Students, stay seated. If you want to meet up with, if you signed your student out, if you want to meet up with them outside, that'll be fine. But at this time, we're going to let our guests leave, and we're going to stay seated for just a minute.